This video introduces a new addition to Microchip's development tool portfolio, the Mplab Xc8 Pic assembler. The Mplab Xc8 C compiler for PIC devices has always permitted handwritten assembly code added in line with C source or C callable assembly routines stored in separate assembly source files. Now, with the introduction of the Mplab Xc8 Pic assembler, you have the ability to create projects that are written entirely in assembly code for any 8-bit PIC device. The PIC assembler ships with the Xc8 C compiler and, in fact, uses many of the same internal compiler applications. Like the compiler, the PIC assembler has its own driver, called Pic-AS, which provides a simple interface to all the assembler applications. The operation of the driver will be familiar to users of the Xc8 compiler and permits incremental or one-step builds of multiple source files, automatically running the linker and post-build utilities as required. It can be run on the command line, or dedicated PIC assembler projects can be created in the Mplab X IDE. It is important to note that the PIC assembler is not a code-compatible replacement for the Microchip MPASM assembler. Many of the MPASM directives and operators need different coding in the PIC assembler. MPASM can still be used for maintenance of existing projects, but it is no longer being developed, and the PIC assembler is recommended for all new projects. As the Xc8 compiler and PIC assembler use the same internal assembler application, there's only one syntax to learn for handwritten assembly code, regardless of what type of project you are working on. There are, however, some differences in how the PIC assembler processes source code. Although the C compiler only generates assembly code that utilises the standard instruction set for PIC18 projects, the extended PIC18 instruction set can be used when writing code for the PIC assembler. In addition, the PIC assembler does not apply any code optimizations or transformations, which isn't necessarily true for handwritten assembly in C projects. There are many compiler features that are also available in the PIC assembler, such as a C preprocessor and utilities like Hexmate. Plus, it has the same ability to generate assembly list files, map files, and libraries. The PIC assembler also produces an ELF debug file, so you can watch global variables and step over and into assembly routines in the Mplab X IDE. The PIC assembler and device-specific headers contain many predefined constructs, such as program sections, linker classes, and default linker options, which simplify code development. For more information on using this tool, check the User, MPASM Migration and Engineers guides available online and in the Mplab Xc8 C compiler distribution.